things. We've got some really fun things happening here. We've got some announcements, so stay tuned at the end. And I pulled in Tim from the distillery again because I'm going to have him do a little shake for me. So, I mean, a little shake, but you know. So anyways, if you're joining us for the first time, I am Addie with Barnstormer Distillery in Rockford, Illinois. And hello, Kevin. We've got some, I don't know who KW Goddard is. So hello and thank you for joining us. I do appreciate it. We've got some new things to talk about. So let's just get started. We are going to take our Tiki Cocktail or Thirsty Tiki Tour Thursday, and we're going to actually take a cocktail vacation. So I think we should take a cocktail vacation. Anyway, so we're going to talk about two of our newest spirits. Both are actually out in the market, and one we haven't even talked about. So I'm super excited about that. And let me see, I'm doing a lot of ums. We've got 40 Winks Bourbon that we're going to talk about. 40 Winks Bourbon that is finished in a rum barrel, so it is perfect for this cocktail. Then we're going to talk about rum. So we'll talk a little bit more about what you see down here in the corner. And then we'll talk about tiki basics, we'll make and taste, and then if you stick around long enough, we've got some news at the end, or just speed through if you're watching this and catch some of the news at the end. So anyways, let's get started. Let's talk about the, briefly, we're gonna talk about the 40 Winks Whiskey Bourbon that is aged in rum barrels. So just in case anybody is joining us for the first time, our 40 Winks Whiskey Bourbon, I have to say it kind of slow, is double distilled and double barreled, and it is finished in our rum barrels. So the nose on this is caramel and raisin. The mouthfeel is sweet and spicy. Top notes, you get caramel, raisin, and a little cream soda. For those of you who aren't aware of what cream soda tastes like and you didn't grow up in the 70s or the 80s, and cream soda was like the bomb soda, it is a vanilla base, so that it does have like the top notes of cream soda. Middle notes, little creme brulee, star anise, which is like licorice. And then it finishes with some great baking spices, brown sugar, so it is spicy but sweet. So it really makes a great tiki drink, because most tiki drinks are made with two kinds of rum, a white rum, a dark rum, a spiced rum. So we're actually, you know, this is like a 2-for-1. So, but I want to announce that we are actually, we've got Dutch 45. So Dutch 45 is our newest spirit outside of our 40 Winks Whiskey Bourbon aged in rum barrels. So our Dutch 45 is super fun. It was a fun brainchild of my brother. He's the one who actually helped to design the label, and really my brother Kurt. And so he actually designed the label to capture not only the spirit of barnstorming, but the spirit of adventure. If any of you know him, he has traveled around the world, and he wanted to capture that in a spirit. So we kind of gave him carte blanche to go ahead and do something really fun and adventuresome in a 4-year-old rum. So this one, top notes are sweet layers of caramel and candied fruit. Mouthfeel is really buttery. This one has the top notes of caramel and vanilla. And last night when I was sipping on it, I get a little banana. Banana and a little pineapple, but more banana. And which makes sense because it's rum. Middle notes, I got some citrus, some candied fruit. That candied fruit, I'm talking about maybe figs or raisins, something, those stone fruits. And then a finish, it's got a beautiful caramelized brown sugar. So if you are not a rum drinker and a whiskey drinker, this one is a great segue into the rum world. And if you are a whiskey drinker or a rum drinker, but not necessarily a whiskey drinker, our 40 Winks whiskey aged in rum barrels is a really great segue into the whiskey world or the bourbon world. So we really think that both of them go really well together, and they make really good tiki drinks. So, and for those of you who have any questions, Tim is actually online so he can answer anything for you. Just so you know who's answering from Barnstormer, it's Tim, the birthday boy. So it's actually his birthday today. So we'll be celebrating a little bit later with some John's Steakhouse pizza, which is amazing. And we'll be making tiki drinks. So anyways, so let's talk about a tiki drink. When you think about tiki drinks, I think about a Mai Tai, which was originated at Trader Vic's out in California in 1944. It was the base cocktail mix was rum, curaçao, I don't know if I'm saying that right, liqueur, orgeat syrup. I don't know if I'm even saying that right. It's an almond based syrup, and then lime juice. So there have been lots of renditions for that. There's like Don the Beachcomber was actually the creator of Don wasn't the creator. It was actually Ernest Gant, who created it in Hollywood in 1933. So the tiki drink has been around for a lot of years. And we're gonna do something a little bit different. I have done a brown sugar simple syrup, and I've also done a panela simple syrup because it does call for more than just simple syrup. And both brown sugar has a little bit of molasses in it, which goes really well with rum because that's normally what rum is made out of. But our panela simple syrup is made out of evaporated sugarcane juice. Again, I have to say that slow too. So evaporated sugarcane juice is what panela is made out of. So that actually goes really well. It's panela is our white rum that will be coming back out on the market here pretty soon. And that is more of a Brazilian style rum. So cachaça is, and out of the cachaça they make caipirinhas, which is very much like a daiquiri. So anyways, let's get started with our tiki drink. All right, you guys, so I named it last night because Tim wanted to take a cocktail vacation for his birthday. So I named it the Tiki Lulu, which is just short for Honolulu. We're gonna end on that note. If you've got a better name, I'm open for that. So what we're gonna do is we are going to fill our shaker with ice. And I'm gonna do two cocktails. I'm gonna do one with our 40 Winks Whiskey Bourbon, and then I'm gonna do one with the Dutch 45 Golden Rum. So this is a 4-year-old rum. And if any of you know anything about rum, you will know that there are not a whole lot of age statements on rum, which makes ours kind of unique, that we actually put an age statement on that. Like I said, it's just such a fun, beautiful, it's got a lot of depth to it. So, sorry, off track. All right, so we're gonna do bitters. So we're gonna do a dash of bitters, and I'm gonna make these simultaneously, and then when we get to the spirits and the sugars, that's when we'll kind of split off. So we'll do one dash and one dash. I think that was a couple more dashes. And then we will do pineapple juice. So we're gonna do a 1/2 ounce of pineapple juice, and we'll do a 1/2 ounce of orange juice. So a 1/2 ounce. half an ounce. And for those, I squeezed some fresh orange juice this morning, but I also had in my cupboard, and I didn't even realize it, I think I got it on accident, but Dole makes a great pineapple and orange juice together. So if you're using the pineapple and orange juice, just do 1 ounce only, and then you don't have to add the oranges and you don't have to do fresh squeezed oranges. So that's kind of fun. All right, so 1 dash of bitters, 1 ounce of pineapple, half an ounce of pineapple juice, half an ounce of orange juice, and then we're gonna do a half a teaspoon of grenadine. Last night when I made this, I added way too much grenadine. Huh, Tim?
Yes, it was way too sweet.
It was way too sweet. I was like, ugh. So we'll do just a half, because you just want it to look just oh so nice. All right, we'll do that. And then we have lemon juice. So the lemon juice, you're gonna do a half an ounce of lemon juice. I'm gonna use my new little, and a half an ounce of lemon juice is typically a half a lemon. So we'll squeeze that right in there. And I'll take that out and we'll squeeze another one in the other. So I have a couple of contraptions to get out lemon juice. One of those like old fashioned that actually has some measuring tools on the end of it, but I love this. I mean, if you know that a half a lemon is a half an ounce, it's super easy. Super easy, and you don't have to mess with any other tools. So that's kind of where we stop, and that's where the ingredients stop being the same. So 1 dash of bitters, half an ounce of pineapple, half an ounce of orange juice, half a teaspoon of grenadine, a half an ounce of lemon juice, and now we'll do 2 ounces of the 40 Winks Whiskey Bourbon. Oh, we'll do 2 ounces there, and then we do 2 ounces of the rum in the other shaker. Oh my. You guys, this has such a beautiful color. I'm gonna turn it around so that you can see it. It's such a gorgeous color. Sorry, that's for samples only. So it does have a beautiful aged caramel light amber color. Which is, you know, it's been really fun to actually see our spirits and how they really change color and color from the barrel. So that's where you get your color, is from the barrels, and 60% of your flavoring comes from the barrel. So the last thing that we're gonna add to this cocktail, so we just added 2 ounces of the 40 Winks whiskey in our silver shaker. We added 2 ounces of 2 ounces of Dutch 45 rum in our glass shaker, and then I'm gonna do our brown sugar, simple syrup. We're gonna do 1/4 of an ounce, so we'll shake this back over, and then in the bourbon, we're gonna do brown sugar, and in the rum, we're gonna do panela. And that was 1/4 of an ounce. And then we will go ahead and stick our toppers on, and I'm gonna bring Tim over so he can shake one, I'll shake the other. And you have to hold tight, Tim. Okay, hold tight. So, all right, so if any of you have not heard or seen what panela is, I actually, I took some out, and so it's super grainy, as opposed to, and you want to get this so that it's really chilled. It's super grainy, unlike what you would find in, you good? Look at how fun, look, that's so pretty. It's pretty.
You shake way better than me.
Oh, we shake the same, Mr. Birthday Boy. Okay, so now that we've got both of our cocktails, will you get me some ice?
Mm-hmm.
I need 4 cubes of ice. So in a glass, so we're gonna do a really fancy tiki, and then we're gonna do a really tiki. Now, if you saw my glasses that I posted yesterday, those are actually from Libby. I don't have those. I'd like to have those though. So Tim is grabbing out, we've got these great, perfect. That's it. That one doesn't get one. So we've got these great, big, huge, giant ice cube trays that we use a lot for our whiskey. We use a lot for our whiskey. We use a lot for, you know, to make a glass look like that instead of the really crushed ice. So we are gonna garnish ahead. Now you guys, I have not done this, so hang tight with me. I did slice up a few oranges so that we could be fresh, and we'll kind of slide those right in. And because everybody likes color, maybe if I had a, oh, look at this, I've got a stick. Everybody needs a stick. So yeah, I like to put some of my garnishes in a tiki cocktail ahead of time before I actually make the drink, simply because then it fills up really well. And again, it's all about experience. And since we're on a cocktail vacation, I think we should have an experience with our cocktail. So we will go ahead and we will take our Hawthorne strainer or our cocktail strainer. Oops, I'm gonna do this. And in our empty glass, in our coupe glass, we're just gonna go ahead and strain that right in. It is such a pretty color. And then I'm gonna take my Hawthorne strainer again, and we're gonna go ahead and strain this cocktail over. So this one is the rum. Very much the same color, but it will be a very different spirit. And you'll notice that because I used really big ice cubes, this only yields about, let me think about this, 1, 2, 3, 4 4.25 ounces of spirit. So you want to fill up that tall glass with ice so that you get the appearance as if it's a full glass of cocktail for your vacation. And then we'll go ahead, and I've got a bunch of these little tiki fun, because this one is super fun. And I did do some pineapples because, like I say, if you're gonna do garnishes, tell the story to the person who is drinking or yourself. Like I put together some pineapples, and I grow orchids here. So I did take an orchid earlier. This is a fresh orchid, and we'll just lay that right on top, and she can float. And then with our fun one, let's go ahead and we'll do a pineapple and a couple of pineapples in there. And if we can find some room, we'll do pineapples. And then I did, all right guys, which straw? Who can tell me? Anybody?
Pineapple.
The pineapple straw. Okay, the birthday boy said the pineapple straw. So we'll do a pineapple straw. And there you go. So super fun. And you really get two very, very beautiful glasses Look at how fun that is. And see how you see the oranges in there? Isn't that fun? So you get oranges, you get pineapple, which are kind of your main ingredients, and I'll let you do the rum, but come on in here, and not just yet, mister. Oh, and then he's grabbing an umbrella.
Because if I'm on a vacation, I don't want to get sunburned, so.
And then you can sip out of that. And then I will go ahead and do our bourbon. So look at how, I don't know why I'm so shaky. Look at how, oh, I don't know why that's like, we've got funky lighting in here today. I don't know what's happening, but look at how beautiful that is. It is so pretty. I'm excited to try this. So this one's just slightly pinker, but again, we've got the same ingredients, except for the 40 Winks whiskey and the Dutch 45 rum. So I'm gonna go ahead and taste. Oh my gosh, you guys. So the bourbon actually adds like this beautiful spicy note to it. That is really good. The pineapple comes through. I mean, this truly is, this is a vacation cocktail. I love this. This is really good. You want to try?
Okay.
Look, we're going to switch. Okay.
You don't have COVID, do you?
No. Oh, much sweeter. Much sweeter. So this one is definitely bourbon, but it's tiki-esque because of the pineapple and orange juice and lemon juice. So lots of citrus with the grenadine. I don't know that the grenadine adds much except for color.
Depends on how much you add. You could actually, I think, add a little bit more because it's still a little tart.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's tart. So it's a little sour. So we'll go ahead and put those here. Thank you, Tim. It's the birthday boy. So, I don't know. Cheers, Barnstormer. Thank you, Kevin. I know, right? You should take a vacation to Rockford. And then when we open, you should totally come here. I think that everybody should make a tiki drink for the weekend and just pretend that you're, on a vacation, because I think we all need a vacation desperately. So a couple announcements. This Saturday, we will be at Cork, Keg, and Spirits in Rockford, Illinois at the Edgebrook Center doing tastings, and we will have both of these open. So Chad, if you're still on, if you want to come and taste our rum, we would invite you. We'd love to have you. We will be there from 3 to 6. And we'll actually have all of our spirits behind us. We'll be featuring these two. But if you haven't tasted any of our other spirits, we will have those with us for you to taste. So, and Tim has come up with a contraption, which I love, which we actually stole from
COVID-friendly tasting.
COVID-friendly tasting. So we took this from our friends at Rush Creek in Harvard. So I can take and then I can pour. So and keep our distance. So thanks, Tim. And the other thing that we are getting ready to launch sometime this week, within this week, is we will be launching a Kickstarter fundraising project that will, like I said, it will be launching sometime next week. So stay tuned if you're interested in helping us. We've got a couple projects that have to get done in order to have all of you folks up for this summer. And I think it will make your experience even better. So I think Kevin, who is on, can probably attest to that. They were up last summer and it was fun, but it will be so much more fun with a couple different things that we have planned for everyone. So if you like what you have seen, please share us, like us, continue to follow us. We will continue bringing you really great cocktails. If you didn't catch it yesterday, we were at Prairie Street Brew House and Lacey made us a drink. Tomorrow, we will be posting a hairy cow cocktail. And so really great. And then, the Irish Rose will be next week because, it's St. Patty's Day. So stay tuned. It's been really fun to get out there and talk to bartenders that are in our local area and see what they're making behind the bar. And then they have been really good and kind to give us what they would pair with that cocktail. So it's been really fun. And so if they're, I know, right? Oh, thank you, Kevin. He just said, I'll take the Rockford rum for my vacay. Did you have a name for the drink? Oh, this particular drink? Well, Tiki Lulu, but I think that kind of sounds dumb. But it's kind of fun. And maybe if you say it, if you've had a couple cocktails, it'll be really fun. Follow us, share us. We are so glad that you came. And if you are looking for a retailer in your area, go ahead and click the bio or the About section in Facebook and find a retailer nearest you. You will be able to purchase all of our spirits this summer when we open here. So not only will you get a really great cocktail, but you'll actually be able to purchase merchandise and our spirits here. So again, stay tuned for the Kickstarter. We are so delighted that you have joined us. Thank you so much. We hope that you have an amazing day. Don't forget to turn your clock back or forward. We spring forward. So don't forget to turn your clock forward. And we really hope that you enjoy the spirit of Rockford and make it a Barnstormer weekend. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate it. Have a beautiful cocktail vacation.